Hello children, let us understand location of roots in a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real and a is not equal to 0. We will consider 6 scenarios and write the corresponding conditions. Here it is assumed that a is greater than 0. If a is less than 0, then we need to divide both sides of the equation by a, so that coefficient of x square is 1, which is greater than 0. Then we can apply all these conditions. Scenario 1. When both roots are greater than a specified number. Suppose the specified number is d and roots are alpha and beta. Then alpha and beta both are greater than d. Conditions applicable in this scenario are d is greater than 0 or d is equal to 0. Fd is greater than 0 and minus b by 2a is greater than d. Let us understand them one by one. D is greater than 0 means roots are real and distinct. D is equal to 0 means roots are real and coincident. To understand Fd is greater than 0, draw a perpendicular on x-axis passing through D. Suppose this perpendicular line intersects the curve at P. So perpendicular distance from P to x-axis is called Fd. Above the x-axis is considered positive and below the x-axis is considered negative. So in this case, Fd is greater than 0. Minus b by 2a is x coordinate of the vertex of the parabola. Point Q represents x is equal to minus b by 2a, which is greater than d. So this is third condition. So these three conditions are applicable in this scenario. Scenario 2. When both roots are less than a specified number. Suppose the specified number is d and the roots are alpha and beta. So alpha and beta both are less than d. Three conditions applicable in this scenario are d is greater than or equal to 0, fd is greater than 0 and minus b by 2a is less than d. Let us understand them one by one. D is greater than 0 means roots are real and distinct. D is equal to 0 means roots are real and coincident. Clearly, Fd is greater than 0. Point Q represents x is equal to minus b by 2a. So, minus b by 2a is less than d. And this is condition number 3. So, these three conditions are applicable in this scenario. Scenario 3. When both roots lie on either side of a specified number. Suppose the specified number is d. So d lies between roots alpha and beta. So Fd is less than 0 is the only condition in this scenario. Scenario 4. When exactly one root lie in the given interval d, e. Suppose this is the given interval. Root alpha lies in this interval. So Fd is positive and Fe is negative. Their product will be negative. So Fd into Fe is less than 0. Suppose root beta lies in this interval. So in this case, Fd is negative and Fe is positive. Again, their product will be negative. So Fd into Fe is less than 0 is the only condition in this scenario. Scenario 5. When both the roots lie in the given interval d, e. Suppose this is the given interval and the roots are alpha and beta. So both the roots alpha and beta lie in the given interval. There are 4 conditions applicable in this scenario. Let us understand them one by one. When d is greater than 0, roots are real and distinct. When d is equal to 0, roots are real and coincident. Fd is greater than 0. Fe is greater than 0. And minus b by 2a lies between d and e. Point Q represents x is equal to minus b by 2a. Point Q is between d and e. So minus b by 2a lies between d and e, which is the fourth condition. So these 4 conditions are applicable in this scenario. Scenario 6. When both roots are out of a given interval d, e. Suppose this is the given interval and roots are alpha and beta. So alpha and beta both are out of the given interval. So there are two conditions applicable in this scenario. FD is less than 0 and FE is less than 0. There is no need to memorize the conditions scenario wise. Just draw the graph and mark those points and roots. Then you can write the conditions on your own. Now let us see three JEE questions based on what we have learned so far. First question, the values of A for which one root of the equation x square minus a plus 1 into x plus a square plus a minus 8 is equal to 0 exceeds 2 and the other is lesser than 2 are given by. These are the options given. This question was asked in JEE Mains 2013. Suppose two roots of the given quadratic equation are alpha and beta. It is given that one root is more than 2 and the other root is less than 2. F2 will be represented by a point P on this curve between alpha and beta. So quite clearly F2 will be negative. So F2 is less than 0. Put x is equal to 2 in this expression to get F2. So the inequality we get is a plus 2 into a minus 3 is less than 0. Critical points are minus 2 and plus 3. Draw a number line and mark points 3 and minus 2. Draw a wavy curve starting from top right and passing through 3 and minus 2. Inequality is less than 0. So we need to consider the zone below the number line. So A lies between minus 2 to plus 3. So the correct option is option A. Second question, if both the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus mx plus 4 is equal to 0 are real and distinct and they lie in the interval 1, 5, then m lies in the interval. These are the options given. This question was asked in JEE Mains 2019. First we will draw the graph. Suppose this curve represents y is equal to x square minus mx plus 4. Given that roots are real and distinct. Suppose roots are alpha and beta. It is also given that they lie in the interval 1, 5. Suppose this is point 1 and this is point 5. So roots alpha and beta lie between 1 and 5. Now we will write the conditions. Condition number 1. Roots are real and distinct. So D is greater than 0. For condition number 2 and 3. Point P on the curve represents F1. So quite clearly F1 is positive. Point Q on the curve represents F5. So again F5 is positive. Minus B by 2A, which is x coordinate of the vertex, lies between 1 and 5. So this is condition number 4. We will apply all the conditions one by one. Compare the given quadratic equation x square minus mx plus 4 is equal to 0 with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus m and c is equal to 4. Discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So d is equal to m square minus 16. Condition 1 says d is greater than 0. So m square minus 16 is greater than 0 or m minus 4 into m plus 4 is greater than 0. Critical points are plus 4 and minus 4. Draw a number line and mark the points minus 4 and 4. Draw a wavy curve starting from top right and passing through plus 4 and minus 4. Inequality is greater than 0. So we will consider the zone above the number line. So m lies between minus infinity to minus 4 and 4 to infinity. Condition number 2 says fd is greater than 0. Here d is equal to 1. So f1 is greater than 0. Put x is equal to 1 in this expression to get f1. So the condition is m is less than 5. Condition number 3 says fe is greater than 0. Here e is equal to 5. So f5 is greater than 0. Put x is equal to 5 in this expression to get f5. So the condition is m is less than 5 whole 4 by 5. Condition number 4. Minus b by 2a lies between 1 and 5. So m by 2 lies between 1 and 5 or m lies between 2 and 10. Condition number 2 says m is less than 5. Condition number 3 says m is less than 5 whole 4 by 5. And condition number 4 says m is less than 10. So we can combine conditions 2, 3 and 4 and say that m is less than 5. Condition number 1 says m is greater than 4. So m lies between 4 and 5. So that is our answer. So the correct option is option A. Last question. Consider the quadratic equation c minus 5 into x square minus 2cx plus c minus 4 is equal to 0. C is not equal to 5. Let S be the set of all integral values of C for which one root of the equation lies in the interval 0, 2 and its other root lies in the interval 2, 3. Then the number of elements in S is. These are the options given. This question was asked in JEE Mains 2019. First, we will draw the graph. Suppose this curve represents y is equal to c minus 5 into x square minus 2cx plus c minus 4. Its roots are alpha and beta. It is given that one root lies between 0 and 2 and the other root lies between 2 and 3. Suppose alpha lies between 0 and 2 and beta lies between 2 and 3. We will assume here that coefficient of x square is positive so that we can apply all the conditions we know. So c minus 5 is greater than 0 or c is greater than 5. This is point number 1. From the graph it is clear that f2 is negative, f0 is positive and f3 is also positive. So these will be our condition number 2, 3 and 4. Condition number 2, f2 is less than 0. Put x is equal to 2 in this expression to get f2. So the condition is c is less than 24. This is point number 2. Condition number 3, f0 is greater than 0. Put x is equal to 0 in this expression to get f0. So c is greater than 4. This is point number 3. Condition number 4, f3 is greater than 0. Put x is equal to 3 in this expression to get f3. So the condition is c is greater than 12 whole 1 by 4. This is point number 4. From point number 1, 3 and 4, we can say that c is greater than 12 whole 1 by 4. From point number 2, c is less than 24. So combining all the points 1, 2, 3 and 4, we can say that c lies between 12 whole 1 by 4 and 24. So integral values between 12 whole 1 by 4 and 24 will be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. So they are 11 in number. So our correct option is A. In next video, we will see theory of equations. If you have a question, you can ask me on my Discord server. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do so.